strange.
That's it. That's what I wanted. Murray has got what I want.
Well, if you want to talk about this new gear in the video, come say hi. I'm live on stream right now. Link is in the description. Twitch.tv/murrayfrost. We can talk about this gear, talk about filmmaking, editing, visual effects, all that kind of fun jazz. Have some fun as well. Let's just chat. I want to see if we can get every single viewer from here onto Twitch and say hi. Let's see what kind of community this is and bring each other together and talk about our interests and similarities. So come say hi. I'm live right now. So this video, I'm going to talk about the Stream Deck. I'm going to talk about the GoXLR. I'm going to talk about Elgato's 4K Cam Link. And also their capture card and a bit of their software. This isn't going to be a full in-depth review. I'm just going to show you what you can do with this kind of gear and give you an idea if this is kind of where your direction is or where you want to go with this. All right, let's start out with the Stream Deck. I'm going to save the best for last. So the Stream Deck here, obviously, it's very self-explanatory. The keys look a little blown out, but basically, you can press your key and you can choose what scene you want. So for example, I press intermission here. It changes to the intermission screen. Let's go back to my face here. Now, if I choose my game scene, obviously the background is going to be black because I don't have a game open. And I have a button here set that I can press to hide my face cam if I so desire. Maybe I just want to show my screen. So we've got that. I'm going to go back to my face here. So very useful piece of equipment here. You do download the software to help set this up on your computer right here. However, it's very easy and the download comes right with this as well. So you're not going to have any issues with that. It's actually very straightforward. Now, if you want the custom key icons like this, 𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗡𝗥 has them. I'll leave a link in the description if you want. They give like almost 200 of these icons away for free, which is really nice. So I'm using most of those. I also made one for myself, which was nice. You can also create your own and with animation. So like a GIF or a GIF, however you say it. So that's really cool. Now I don't have to tab out, click on my OBS and click the scene I want and then tab back into the game. Very useful. It is $130 or something like that. Keep that in mind. The price could be worth it if something you can afford. If you can't afford it, there are some cheaper alternatives, but they're not as robust and convenient as this. I mean, for example, just the things you can do with this. In the software, you can set it to set a marker on Twitch if you're streaming. I press this button if something cool happens or whatever, and it sets a marker for me in my streaming, my dashboard. So I can go back and see those markers without having to scrub through everything. Other thing is, I can go to more here, and I have another whole deck that I can have for buttons. I can create another folder and just keep going. I've got a back button there, obviously. Now this tweet button, when I go live, I can just press this and it tweets that I'm live automatically. That's also super cool. Now, the other thing I have is the Cam Link 4K, right? It doesn't say 4K on there. I don't know why they don't differentiate the difference between the regular HD and the 4K version. So I mean, it would be so cool if they just put a 4K word right over there, or letter, not word, but they don't. It is a useful piece of gear in the sense that I don't have to continuously update the source whenever I shut down my computer and turn it back on. But what I mean by that is I use the Elgato HD60s capture card to get my cinema camera, which is my face cam, into my computer, which goes into my OBS. So I use that capture card, and usually you use that for a console or a dual PC stream setup. So for example, you're setting your main screen of your gaming PC all the way over to your stream PC using that capture card. I have the box here to give you an idea of what this thing looks like. Now, it's a super useful piece of gear. This is, it sends over the signal HD, which is 1080p at 60 frames a second. That's the highest it'll go, which is totally fine for streaming. And that's how I've used it. And I think it's really good because there's no delay from my cinema camera to the OBS. However, with the Cam Link 4K, so this thing costs like $130. It's pretty expensive, but it has, at least on my system, a 200 millisecond delay on the video. So what's going to happen is when I'm talking, my video is going to be 200 milliseconds behind than my audio. So if you do the math, there's 1000 milliseconds in a second. So what's going to happen is the video or the face cam is going to be 1/5 slower than the audio. So it's going to be slightly delayed, in other words. And it's quite noticeable. As small as 200 milliseconds is, it's actually making quite a difference. Now you can fix that with adding delays into other audio sources and your video, but that can be a little bit of a stress, especially when you add new scenes. You got to keep adding those in, and sometimes you might forget that you have a delay. So it's not very useful for me, but at least I don't prefer that system because it's just annoying. So they have a delay on this. I don't like that delay. I'm sending the Cam Link 4K back because I don't like that. I might just get an Elgato HD60s, another capture card for my cinema camera, because I'm going to start streaming from a dual PC setup. That's why I got this, so I can use my HD60s to send my main screen to my stream PC. That's not going to happen for a while until I get that HD60s. So I'm probably just going to have two capture cards like that. Use one for my stream camera or my webcam, cinema camera, and the other one to bridge the gap between my stream PC and my gaming PC. It's a little unfortunate because I was really excited about this. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the HD version of the Cam Link has a delay. I want to say it doesn't, but do your research if you're going to get one. Elgato, you were so close. Don't get me wrong, Elgato's equipment is very amazing. The Stream Deck is really good. They have their lights that stand on the desk. They just got another smaller version, a cheaper version, but they're still pretty expensive. So I can't wait to see what a competitor would do to the market. Now, time for the beast of the project. This thing is absolutely amazing. This is called the GoXLR. This is the regular version. There's the XLR Mini, which is just these faders here, but they're not motorized. So check this out. I can turn my music on and off. By pressing a button, I can also adjust the volume. I have my team chat or Discord right here. Obviously no one's talking, so you can't hear them, but I can mute them or adjust their volume, which is super awesome. I have my main system audio, which is my game, YouTube, any videos I play, anything like that. And my microphone, obviously you can see the audio there. But yeah, that's just awesome. Now I've also got pads here. They're pre-made audios. You can also record them. So if I just tap and hold, you can see that I'm recording something right now. And when I play it back, it'll sound pretty cool. So you can see it's loaded right now. It's colored in purple. Tap and hold, you can see that I'm recording something right now. And when I play it back, it'll sound pretty cool. Now, if I want to clear that, press clear once, press the button I want to clear. That's it. Super cool. But I've also got some awesome stuff. So for example, I play PUBG on my stream at twitch.tv/murrayfrost. And let's say I get a chicken dinner. I'm not going to let you hear the whole thing. You got to come over and see it for yourself. However, I've got a whole bunch of different ones on the same button, so it cycles through them, so it doesn't play the same one every single time. And I don't put them on individual buttons because I feel like that's a waste. I could use those buttons for something else. So if I press it again, so yeah, I've got about 5 loaded on one button. I don't think there's a limit to how many you can have. And then obviously you have the effects button, which will allow you to sound extremely cool. It's a full soundboard. It's pretty amazing. Let's see what this one does. It could change my voice to make it kind of strange. Not really. That didn't do anything. I haven't said anything to that one.
But this one? Follow me on Twitch. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yeah, so this piece of equipment is so amazing. However, guess how much it costs? $485, which is still pretty amazing, but it is a little expensive. But if you don't want to pay that much, you can get the GoXLR Mini, which is just the sliders. You don't get the buttons that do this.
That's it. That's what I wanted.
But you can definitely get the sliders, and you still get an XLR input, which is nice. But the sliders aren't motorized. Oh well. So I am going to do a full comprehensive review and setup. So the GoXLR is extremely complicated to set up. There's a lot you need to know about. The software can be quite daunting, so can the hardware. I'm going to show you how to set that all up. I had so many issues setting it up, but that helped me learn it more so that I can teach you guys how to do it. So that's coming up very soon as well. Also Stream Deck setup and all the system and layout and such, and yada yada yada. So if any of this gear piques your interest, I'm live streaming right now. Come talk about it if you have any questions. I'm serious, come over to Twitch. I'm kind of lonely. But if you guys enjoyed, consider subscribing, stick around for the future. Leave a like on the channel, it would really help the channel out. I would appreciate it, only do it if you think it deserves it. But until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep shooting. Alright. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Alright, that's what it looks like in the box.